care if they talk shit. I don't talk to hypocrites. If you hate me, that's just fine. Go on down and get in line. They try to tell me what I need, and it sure ain't nothing good for me. Don't care what they say, it's all just talk. Gonna head my way and walk my walk. They try to bend me, but I won't break. I pay no mind to the noise they make. I keep my head, I hold my ground. Ain't no man gonna knock me down. They can swing, but I won't flinch. I was built for times like this. So talk your shit, but be aware. I don't care. I've seen lies dressed up like truth, heard old men preaching to the youth. But talk is cheap and words don't last. I let my work speak for my past. Can't keep me down, I still stand tall, even when my back's against the wall. Lost some friends when times got tough, but the ones that stayed are more than enough. They try to bend me, but I won't break. I pay no mind to the noise they make. I keep my head, I hold my ground. Ain't no man gonna knock me down. They can swing, but I won't flinch. I was built for times like this, so talk your shit, but be aware. I don't care. They can drag my name through the dirt. It won't stop me, I've been through worse. Every scar is a lesson learned, and every bridge was made to burn. They try to bend me, but I won't break. I pay no mind to the noise they make. I keep my head, I hold my ground. Ain't no man gonna knock me down. They can swing, but I won't flinch. I was built for times like this. So talk your shit, but be aware. I don't care.
All right, you guys, hold on a second. I'm waiting for some folks to come in because I know it takes a while for people to get their notifications and stuff. So we're just gonna wait a little bit. I'm trying to find my thing, y'all, so I can play it before y'all start coming in. If y'all come in, let me see. Let me see. Let me see, y'all. Anyhow, I'm used to being here by myself anyway. So there's a lot that I want to cover this afternoon, y'all. Like I said, I'm gonna be on here for an hour. You know, I'm gonna start out with this one here with that J Prince guy. Y'all, it's really sad. It's very unfortunate, but they're saying that allegedly that the J Prince Jr. arrested by feds. TMZ paid $533,000. Quavo release take I don't know. Let me see. Let me click on it. Cause because Yeah, this was really sad, and it was very unfortunate that this young man had to lose his life. And if your family member has something to do with you being all behind an insurance policy, they would have to be the lowest of the low, and that's real. I mean, that's really sad. They say money is the root of all evil. But if that was the case, that's as low as you can go, and you can. I mean, that's why I say like I've never been the type of person that ran in a pack. My grandma checked that way young. Like when that principal gonna say, he's in a gang, he's in just because this white boy called me the N-word and I knocked him out, and then while after that, another black dude in the neighborhood knocked him out. That don't make me in no gang because he called somebody else the N-word. I mean, so I don't understand how, but I've never been. I mean, I love the color blue because I've always told y'all that my great grandmother, when me and my grandmother went over to my great grandmother's house to check on her mother, we were over there, and it was this guy walking down the street, had on all red. I mean, he was redded out, baby. Red hat, red shirt, red pants, red shoes. I mean, he was redded out. And my great grandma, she's like, "You see him right there, baby?" I said, "Yes, ma'am." She said, "You see, that's too much. That's not your color, baby. That's too much red, baby." I said, and it was, I mean, but this is you telling like a 5-6-year-old baby that. So that's the reason. That's why. I mean, but I don't know. Nowadays, I wore that red that one time. I said, "I'm a hot chocolate and some red." I don't know what the hell she was talking about, but I just been always wore blue. There you have it. All right. So now, this situation with this takeoff guy. Is it the takeoff? See, I don't really follow these dudes, but here, let's take a listen to that. I don't know if this is old or, well, no, it says like a. One day ago on my thing. So let me take this down here, because stuff like this needs to be spoke about. These criminals out here running around doing the most, they need to be held accountable, in my opinion. Let's take a listen.
And made a promise that we would get the individual or the individual that's responsible for the murder of Takeoff in custody. Also, the gang division, our federal partners, FBI, state partner DPS, and ATF. We stood here a little bit, I think a month ago, maybe a day or two. Slide through the town, man. Slide through the town.
And see y'all, look, and see y'all, this is the is his name the takeoff release takeoff? Okay, yeah, this is the takeoff guy, the one that was in the group called the Three Amigos. I believe Cardi B's husband Takeoff was in a part of the group, and another guy named Quavo, which they were all allegedly cousins. This situation here, they riding around with thumpers in their in the car. You see thumpers hanging out the driver's out of his pocket or what have you, or laying on a seat or whatever. I mean, this is really sad and it's very unfortunate. And the sooner that these black men can understand, man, I'm gonna tell you something. I will not go. I don't go club with nobody. You know what? If I want a club, I'm a club right here at my house, because I mean, it could be just somebody you might just accidentally step on their foot and, "Oh, you didn't see me," and woo woo wop skippy. I mean, just because you stepped on somebody's foot, does that give you the right to take someone's life just because they accidentally said? That's why, like I say, I will continue to say I don't go out, ain't trying to go down, and I'm just not the party type person. I can sit here and party at home by myself. I ain't got to worry about nobody hating or none of that, But let's keep listening to this. This is a very sad situation, y'all. And if y'all can see, if y'all can see, he looks like you can tell when somebody feel like, man, I don't know if I should be going here or not. You could kind of see in his face that he may have felt the vibe wasn't right. You could just, because I feel different vibes. I can feel if the vibe ain't right, it ain't right. So, but it's sad. But let's keep taking a listen, though.
Got 6-1 coming home. So, yesterday evening, we arrested Patrick Xavier Brown, 33 years old. He was charged with the murder of Takeoff.
Oh, now, if y'all just seen that, look, check this out. Now, these individuals, okay, look right here, okay? So, as I'm analyzing this video, which the feds, I'm sure, didn't analyze it, probably didn't even take that long for them to come up with their reasons as to why they arrested whomever they arrested, okay? So, and they say that place has a number of cameras around it, but when y'all just take a look, this individual here, they was pointing a thumper, you know what a thumper is, up and towards this person's bag right here. And y'all watch when these guys come out. Watch this. See, they are pointing right here to the thumper. A thumper is an NUG. Reverse the letters, reverse it. Okay, so they're pointing that this individual right here is apparently must go. But y'all take a watch. Look at this. When these guys come, the signal has been made for this individual to go ahead and take that out of that bag and go ahead and do what he did, which was did what he did. Okay, so y'all watch how this. Because it's awful weird. These two guys come out of the line of fire. Just take a look. Watch. Look at this. Look. Okay. Now, those two individuals right there, I don't know who they are, because I'm not into that rap stuff. But those two guys right there pretty much nudged the one dude, and he had already had a thumper in his hand. He was ready. He took the order to go ahead and take care of what he needed to take care of for whatever reason, okay? So that's very sad, and it's very unfortunate that this young man had to lose his life over a dice game and of jealousy, envy, you know what I'm saying? So it's really sad, y'all. They're going to have to go to their grave knowing that they took unalive someone and who orchestrated to have someone unalive. That's not, I'm telling y'all, we living in our last days, baby. My grandma always said it. We are living in our last days. Because anytime that you don't have no self-respect, no dignity for yourself or for anyone else, you're a coward. And I've always, like I said, I've never been the type of person to need any person to fight a battle for me. I always stood alone, like I live alone. You know what I'm saying? I trust my dog before I would anybody walking these streets. I can promise you that. I just don't get it. And it's always self-hatred. Self-hatred. Every time. Let's go.
Jay Prince Jr., he didn't think that this is going to come to him like this because it's going to bring mob ties down. It's going to bring mob ties down. Like, regardless of what's going on, the feds do a thorough investigation before they start to actually convicting people. The feds They want to see exactly who was involved in it, and they not gonna stop until they actually get the right people. Now, this case has been prolonged for years, for a long time, longer than we actually expected. But the dude go to court in November. Now, him going to court and him already trying to get a plea deal or just get it thrown out, it goes to show this man got something to hide. This man trying to hurry up and get the case over with, or try to hurry up and, you feel me, like get out the limelight of his name being mentioned as the person who actually did that to Takeoff. Like, come on now, man. It's not rocket scientists, and it's not nothing that a person could actually read and then skip over that and not see that that's right there in their face. Takeoff, he didn't deserve to get did like that, and they kept saying that it was over insurance policy or whatever. I don't know how true that is, but if that is true, Quavo, you bogus for what you did. If it is true, allegedly. I know it's a lot of people who sit back and they put themselves in a situation and they know that it's consequences to every single thing you do, every place you go. You cannot go out here in these streets thinking that you're going to just be able to go out here and just hurt somebody and get away with it. No, it don't happen like that. And they got cameras everywhere. At the end of the day, the fingerprints of Lil' Cam in the dude, Clark, it was on the gun. You cannot go out here and say them females who was right there recording ain't see them pass that gun off. Now, if Quavo had something to do with it, you bogus, Quavo. If you had something to do with it, you wrong. Because that's your family. Your family come first. Blood is thicker than water. Like at the end of the day, you take your friend's side over your family side, it's something going on that ain't right there. And I want everybody to know, Takeoff, he just want, you feel me? He just wanted to get money. Takeoff family want justice. And it's a lot of people up in the district, HPD police department. It's a lot of people in that district. They trying to solve this case because they know Jay Prince Jr. and them, they probably had something to do with it, and they probably didn't. It probably was a mishap. It probably was a miscommunication that led to gunfire. I would like to send my condolences out to Takeoff family because Takeoff family, man, they still, they still thinking about this man. They got T-shirts with his pictures on there. They got memorials set up in their house. Like, come on now, man. Every time they walk past that one little room in the back, they think about Takeoff, man. Keep in mind, Takeoff them, they started from the bottom. They moved their way up just by taking care of their business. Like, man, they stayed consistent. The Migos did their thing. They kept saying that it had something to do with Takeoff and Quavo and them checking in, but Offset, he said that none of his brothers is finna have to check in to nobody regardless of what's going on, but Quavo, ain't no telling what relationship he got with Jay Prince Jr. now. And it ain't just Jay Prince Jr. It's a whole army behind Jay Prince Jr. And he don't play no games. He try to get on and do whatever he got to do to get ahead, regardless of who he got to cross. Like, at the end of the day, I know it's a lot of people who wasn't too familiar with Jay Prince Jr., but Jay Prince Jr., he like one of the people that run Houston. Was it between him, Lil' Cam, and Quavo that knows the exact person who actually did that to Takeoff? I would like to send my condolences out to Takeoff, and I would like to send my hard-earned condolences out to his family because they the ones still grieving right now to this day. It's a lot of people who knew once they started looking into this case and investigating it and starting to figure out that everything that they was told was a lie, the tables was going to turn for everybody who's involved in this case. Now, Quavo, he's still pleading not guilty. Now, keep in mind, the dude, Patrick Clark, he act like he had nothing to do with it from the beginning. I know everybody put themselves in a situation thinking that they not going to be able to say how they feel to be able to justify or try to counteract what other people are saying. Now, this is a murder case. By this case being a high-profile case, the feds is not finna just let them go out there and be able to get away with the things that they did. Now, Jay Prince Jr., he's staying back and he's looking to get a good lawyer for this dude, Patrick. Now, regardless of if Patrick is right or wrong, he still deserves a fair.
And I'll interject here right quick, cause we gonna move on. Now, if the Jake Prince guy is going to, they say that they run Houston, Texas, or whatever, and I don't see how they could be, but they must. I mean, allegedly. I mean, I don't see how you can run a whole city. I just never been in that type of never. I don't know how that works, but I thought the police, the mayor, and those type of people run those type of entities, you know what I'm saying? So but I mean, if you have corrupt people that's running the city and their hands are getting polished from these criminals, I mean, well, yeah, they pretty much can run the city. But I mean, I'm just saying, because everybody can be bought. That's what they say now. They say everybody got a price. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. But anyhow, shout out to this young man, Street Blog 4L TV. Keep doing the great works that you're doing. We need more brothers like you out here, and keep doing your great works, man. I mean, it's kind of dangerous, but I mean, you have to love Black life, any life. It doesn't matter whether you're black, white, orange, pink, green, purple, whatever color. So, just be careful, and, you just reporting the news, but, it's just a lot, man. So, all right, y'all, we gonna go to a different topic here. Shout out to Street Blogs 4L. Okay. So we're gonna move from that one, because that was kind of giving me a headache. Let me see where we at, y'all. Oh, y'all, we had so many things lined up today, baby. Yes, he did. See, y'all, people don't want to hear these type of stories, because that's why they're not watching. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I built my channel off of me and maybe in here by myself, but I got somebody in here. How you doing, baby? Welcome in to the Icy Bike Bible So outside, because it's really sad and it's very unfortunate that don't nobody want to hear this, when it's coming to helping our community, you know what I'm saying? Don't nobody want to hear it. See, that's why, that's exactly why other different nationalities, other different races don't care about us. They see that we don't care about it. This is information that could be shared. It could probably save somebody's life one day. You know what I'm saying? It could show our young men how not to want. Cause let me be clear on this, y'all. When I was incarcerated, it's probably about 20 people on one case, just similar to this situation with the Takeoff case. You know what I'm saying? Because I can guarantee if they come, because they involved detectives coming there talking about you gonna spend the rest of your life in prison, and you didn't do something, baby. No, man, that wasn't me. And they give you a cigarette, because they don't smoke cigarettes in the institutions no more. Like they probably had the precinct in that room back there. And man, just give me a cigarette. I'll tell you everything. You know what I'm saying? So I have never, ever been a person to do no dirt. That's why I say I'm so glad my grandma hit me so hard in my chest. But that lady was lying. It was a black assistant principal, because I was in a gang. Girl, that boy called me the N-word. You know what I'm saying? So I knocked him out. And they called I'll never forget, it was on a Wednesday. My grandma came up there, her and her sister, because that was the day my grandma got paid on Wednesdays, her off day. But no. So I don't understand why these dudes want to run in the pack. My grandma, when she stole on me in my chest, she said, a P running the pack, a P, and a man stands alone. I live by that to this day. I don't need nobody's protection. I protect myself because I know can't nobody protect me better than I can protect myself. Okay, because this like these situations like this, they're gonna tell y'all. They're gonna tell. They come in and tell me you getting a life sentence, you never be able to get no vagina or nothing like that. You know, and they're like, nah, man, I'm gonna tell you who all was in it. That and see, that's what happens with these gangs. You know, let them tell them they're gonna spend the rest of their life in the penitentiary, and they telling on everybody. I'd never been in a gang, never affiliated, didn't want to be, because I'm like, cause I'm the type that I'm gonna get the gang leader first. You the one that, and then I'm gonna be the, but I just never been that type of person to affiliate myself in that type of stuff, because that's some coward stuff. You know what I'm saying? A coward, and then y'all, the main leader's a coward. Handle your own beef, dude. Why you need all these other people that you can control, manipulate to do your dirt? I bet you can't. Okay, I think they brainwashed them little boys that's coming up as kids and might have gave them a couple of dollars here and there. Here, Nick, go get this, go get that. In my opinion. So I don't know what they got going on, but I'm done with that story. So now, you guys, oh baby, hold on a second. Where we at, Icy Bike? Oh, are we gonna do Jaguar, or are we gonna do Storm and what's her name? T.S. Madison? I don't know. But I think I'm gonna start with Jag, because Jag is she's Jaguar. And I had called into when she was doing her little thing on YouTube. She's very arrogant. She's very rude. She if you say something that she don't like, she's gonna block you. I mean, you could be just asking her a genuine conversation. So she has a lot of mental health issues as far as I'm concerned. It's something that's, I mean, and then so right now we're gonna listen to this audio where her son, I think his name is Odom. We're gonna take a listen to this. We're going back down memory lane, because everything, the past comes right back on the surface to catch up with you, to show where you lagged, where you went wrong. You know what I'm saying? So, Jag, here, this is for you, sweetie. Hold on a second, baby. And then, hold on, baby. Hold on. I think it's this one right here. Okay, this is your son on Tasha K show. Oop, Jaguar Wright's son says she tries to manifest her own reality of being a hit star that she never was. Oh, baby, your own son, baby. Now that was low. That was low, Odom. Now that was low, young man, and has used him as a pawn against their family. Oh, Jag. Everything here's allegedly, y'all. Let me do my disclaimer back. Hold on. I'm like Tasha K, baby. I ain't got it, Nikki. I ain't got it, baby. Hold on a second. Let me find my disclaimer. Here it goes, you guys. Fair use disclaimer under Section 107 Copyright Act 1976. Allowances for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. What are we doing over here, you guys? We're researching. Okay, there you have it. Okay, so now we're going to get back into some of this great content. So look, Jag, baby. And then she went on that Piers Morgan show or something. What is this dude out here doing? He look like he up to something. I'm watching you, boy. I ain't never seen you. I don't know where. Is that dude down the street? He got on some flip-flops. I'm watching you. Nah, that ain't even the way he walked. So I know that ain't him. Rock it out there, though. Where you walking at in some house shoes, dude? Wow. You walking somewhere with some flip-flops on. They just picked up something off the ground. I'm watching you, ninja. So yeah. My neighbor just came outside. Rocket watching me, baby. Rocket's not playing no game. He ain't playing. He is not playing around. Anyhow, my neighbor came outside anyway. All right, so y'all, let's get back to some of this great content. Okay, so Jag, we on you right now. We're gonna take a listen. We're gonna take a listen. See, I don't want to say it's your karma, but when you go on to all these different platforms, the purple chair, the purple couch, purple chair, however they call it, and then you go on that J. Perigan man's channel, and I mean, all you were doing. I mean, some of the stuff I mean, I don't know. I wasn't there, but now you're needing to go from. What did you do with all that change that you were making on them couches and stuff? How much was they paying? Now all of a sudden you have a GoFundMe, but we're not going to go there yet. We're going to go to the interview that Tasha K girl did with your son, and I know you calling her all type of batches, aren't you? But here, let's take a listen, you guys. Wait a minute, let's start here first. Hold on, Jag, baby. Hold on, sweetie. I'm a read it first. See if I still got it. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so singer and outspoken industry critic Jaguar Wright says she is turning to the public for help as she. Now, we're not going to do that one yet because that's on a different thing. Okay, we're going to go back to your son, how he's basically denouncing you as his mother. Let's go.
As they say, hate the sin, not the sinner. Mm-hmm. And over this year and a half, I realized all the wrongs that my mother has struck upon me and has tried to do with me. To an all-encompassing degree, she's attempted to use me as a pawn.
Wow.
A weapon and shield against those whom she hates, including her own family, for her own purposes.
Wow.
To manifest her ideal reality into.
Oh my God, Jag, are you kidding me? Oh my God, Odom, don't go so hard. That's your mother at the end of the day, but hey, it is what it is. I mean, hey, he's like her own family. Let's go, Jag. Here we go, baby.
Be a life, and that is to be the hit star that she never was, or at least the hit star that she tried to be, but was stolen away from her when those in a higher position used her as a sacrifice.
She hurt that boy.
What do you mean a sacrifice?
I heard this from a member of my family, and an aunt who I keep in contact with, and I'm pretty sure you can connect the dots to whom I'm talking about.
Okay.
Basically, my mother's career started in rap. She didn't see the light in it at the time.
Right.
And frankly, she was probably striking out in it too early, didn't see the confidence in it, and probably was seeing the confidence in it when artists like, say, Nicki Minaj got on board. Okay. So she broke into singing, and she was doing really well at it too. She had the angelical voice gifted by God himself. However, the group that she was with at the time, The Roots, they saw her as a good artist, but they also saw her as the perfect scapegoat to get away with whatever they were doing at the time.
Oh.
Whatever that was, I cannot say. I'm not in the situation myself. But they used her as a sacrificial lamb. And that blood spilt from the lamb is basically where all of that hatred stews.
Oh, okay. So, okay. I get you now.
Wait. Oh my God. I mean, Jag, now you would have to feel really, 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 really bad about your son going on to one of your arch enemies' channel, aka Tasha K. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but Tasha K is not out the water. She's on the lineup too, baby. Now, I do fair use of her. Hey, I'm not biased on no means. So yes, we have Tasha K on the docket as well, but oh my God. And then we're gonna go to the GoFundMe right quick. Cause like I said, I'm gonna be on her all day. So let's go to the I just gotta hear your son one more time. Oh my God, Jag. Oh Lord. Let's go, Jag, baby. I mean her son. And wait a minute, what they saying in under her comment? Well damn, Jaguar Wright's son is airing it out all out. They're definitely both great stories. Oh Lord. oh, oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh, oh Jesus. Woo. Woo. Somebody's on they and on this chat thing said they said they said I think it said the neighborhood talk. They said, well damn, Jaguar Wright. Oh Lord. Oh yeah, I needed that laugh, baby. They said, well damn, Jaguar Wright's son is airing it all out. They're definitely both they're definitely both great storytellers. Thoughts? Ooh, it really, oh Lord. He appears like he might be on the spectrum. Honestly, I couldn't untwist. He was talking what he was talking about. I'm sure a group with Jaguar as his mother was not easy. I hope that he is not exploiting to get back at Jaguar. Everyone knows that Jaguar lives in her own reality. And it appears so does her son. So sad. Yes, it really is. It really is. But let's take a listen to this, and then we're gonna move on to her GoFundMe page.
They say, hate the sin, not the sinner. And over this year and a half, I realized all the wrongs that my mother has struck upon me and has tried to do with me. To an all-encompassing degree, she's attempted to use me as a pawn, a weapon and shield against those whom she hates, including her own family, for her own purposes, to manifest her ideal reality into real life. And that is to be the hit star that she never was. Or at least the hit star that she tried to be, but was stolen away from her when those in a higher position used her as a sacrifice.
Wow.
What do you mean a sacrifice?
I heard this from a member of my family, an aunt who I keep in contact with, and I'm pretty sure you can connect the dots to who I'm talking about. Basically, my mother's career started in rap. She didn't see the light in it at the time. And frankly, she was probably striking out in it too early, didn't see the confidence in it, and probably was seeing the confidence in it when artists like, say, Nicki Minaj got on board. So she broke into singing. And she was doing really well at it too. She had the angelical voice gifted by God himself. However, the group that she was with at the time, the Roots, they saw her as a good artist, but they also saw her as the perfect scapegoat to get away with whatever they were doing at the time. Whatever that was, I cannot say. I'm not in the situation myself. But they used her as a sacrificial lamb. And that blood spilt from the lamb is basically where all of that hatred stews.
So, I get you now.
As they say, hate the sin, not...
Wow, Jag. Girl, I mean, I can't speak on how you should make things, because that relationship right there, baby, that hey, Miss Mary, baby, because baby, that relationship right there, Miss Mary, I think that's over. And it's your son. I think it's your only living son, because allegedly your son was, you said that the Rock Nation or whoever allegedly had your son, Jay-Z and them, you alleged that had your son off the whatever, but girl, but for your son, baby, the boys are the ones that normally stick by the mother, that protects the mother. Hold on, y'all. I got to see this man about this dog right quick. That's crazy to me. Yeah, y'all. That's really crazy to me because I'm like, wow. Yeah, and I'm learning how to do this YouTube street stuff too because if I would have used some names instead of hot topics, I did at first. So I'll probably, but anyhow, it's okay. They'll see it. But so let's get back into this right quick. Where we at now, y'all? Yeah. Where we at? I think it's on your GoFundMe thing, Jag. We're gonna stay on topic. Let me see. Okay, no, I just played that. So we're gonna go ahead and take this one down. Hold on. Yeah, we done this one. We can take this one down. I'm about sick of you anyway, Jack. I'm gonna take you all the way down. Hold on, wait a minute. What? Yeah, because this word son, and yeah, we take this one down because he didn't already set you out, girl, and you ought to be ashamed of yourself. And where's your GoFundMe at, sweetie? One of them was the GoFundMe, Michael. Oh, okay, it's gonna be on this one here from Storm Monroe, right? So, Jag, let's take a listen to what Storm Monroe had to say. Hold on, which one is it starting right here, Michael? We're gonna go to this point right here, the 545 stamp. Jag scam someone Storm knows, right? Now this man tried to get you a legitimate deal for allegedly $4,500. So we're gonna take a listen to what Storm said. And I mean, she allegedly took off with the money, ain't because she's supposed to do it. Y'all just take a listen. Let's go, Jag. Go fund what?
Forget the fact that she scammed some people that I set her up with out of $4,500.
Wow.
$4,500.
Oh.
$4,500. Okay.
Oh.
I'm cool with the manager. I'm cool with the celebrity manager. She manages some celebrities that y'all may know. I'm not gonna tell y'all who, but some that y'all would know. Okay. So one day she hit me up. She said, "Hey, I got a homeboy. He makes music, and he wants to pay Jag for a feature, and he's willing to pay her $4,500." I said, "Oh, let me make that connection." Do you know this heifer never sent the record back?
Oh.
She took the $4,500 up front.
Damn. Well, Storm, you know now, Storm.
I want to act like I'm crazy and deranged.
Well, Storm, hold on a second. You know that
this $16K ain't for no damn attorney. This is just
hold on, wait a minute. But Storm, you know you can't give a alleged addict no money out the gate like that. Well, I mean, cause her patterns, you know, she wasn't stable. She was moving around, roaming around in U-Haul trucks, living from pillar to post, hotel to hotel. So you knew better than to have, you know, them people to give her any type of money up front. I mean, but a lot of people like to trust people, but you can't trust everybody, baby. I bet you I ain't gonna trust nobody with my coin. I bet I don't. Girl, I need mine like right now. You know what I'm saying? So hold on, y'all. Where do we go, Michael? Here, we might have to repeat it a little bit. Here, let's go.
This $16K ain't for no damn attorney. This is just for her to pay her bills to get by.
And y'all, yeah, let me say this. She's requesting a GoFundMe from what Storm is showing here on his thing. And she raised so far $414. Girl, ain't nobody gonna let you scam anymore. And them got to be some dumbest people in the whole wide world, girl, that even sends you a hyphen. You raised $414 as of today. Currently, I'm assuming, because this video Storm did was how long ago was this? Let me see. Was 15 hours ago. Somebody might have sent you 50 cents after that, but you trying to raise $16,000 for an attorney because let's take a listen, y'all. I don't want to spoil it.
I ain't mad at her, but it is what it is. Another thing too, I'll never forget the fact that she scammed some people that I set her up with out of $4,500. $4,500. $4,500.
Wow.
Okay? I'm cool with the manager. I'm cool with the celebrity manager. She manages some celebrities that y'all may know. I'm not gonna tell y'all who, but some that y'all would know. Okay. So one day she hit me up. She said, "Hey, I got a homeboy. He makes music, and he wants to pay Jag for a feature, and he's willing to pay her $4,500." I said, "Oh, let me make that connection." Do you know this heifer never sent the record back? She took the $4,500 up front. She took the $4,500 up front, but she never sent her verse back.
Oh.
And for somebody that gets online and sings for free, for somebody that took a girl off the street and tried to get us to believe that the girl was R. Kelly and Aaliyah's child, I'm still never gonna forgive the internet for that. I'm never gonna forgive y'all for sitting there believing that lie that Legina Gold was Aaliyah's imp.
Well, it's really sad. It's very unfortunate that she had to do some dirty gutter bucket stuff like that. You know, take the people's money and take it and run. That's real dangerous, though. But yet still she wants to spend it on saying that Jay-Z and Beyonce are out to allegedly do bodily harm to her. But she out here doing snake stuff to get somebody to want to, do bodily harm. I don't condone violence over or anything like that, but I'm just saying the way the world is now, you can't be running out with folk money like that, girl. That's a whole lot of money, $4,500. So, but hopefully you'll get it together, baby. Cause hey, ain't nobody planting the hell. They'll take you over a couple of dollars. You know what I'm saying? So that ain't cool, Jag. If these allegations are true, that ain't cool, baby. I understand a lot of stuff to be spewed across the YouTube streets. I mean, a lot of people just clickbait and just making up stories and stuff, but I don't know. Because there's been a lot of people, because King Payne said the same thing, that you ran out with some alleged change that, so I don't know. I'll stay out of that. I'm not, it ain't in my lane. It's out of my lane, baby. So we're going to move past that. So, y'all, here's, I think I got two more stories. We're going to listen to the rant that Tasha K went on, talking about loose the chains and all this and that and the other. But you wasn't saying loosen up the chains when you was doing Cardi B. I mean, doing the most. All the woman asked you was Tasha K. Her and her team said, could you please take down those videos because you lying. You so stubborn and bullheaded to where you F-hop. I got a freedom of speech. I can say what I want to say. Do what I want to do. Damn near $4.something million later. Girl, you would have to be. Well, it's pretty clear you're not the sharpest tool in the shed, which is really sad. But you're so smart, though. I don't think that was a smart decision to not just take the video down and save you close to $4 million that you ain't paid yet. And then you want to get on her and have people you want people to feel sorry for you for the mistake that you made. What is that teaching your kids? You have a teenage daughter, almost a grown daughter, and you have a what, 4-5-year-old son? What is that teaching those kids, Tasha Boo? Huh? So they go to school and disrespect the teacher and destroy the teacher's property or something, or the school's property, and they're not supposed to be responsible for any of their actions. Well, I hate to be a bearer of bad news to you, Tasha, but there's always going to be a reaction with an action. You know what I'm saying? And the reaction that the Cardi B lady has shown you that, girl, you gonna quit playing with me. I mean, it's clear. Now you want to come on YouTube and do a whole rant, baby. I ain't buying it. And then gonna beg your supporters to donate to a GoFundMe. Girl, they said that you supposed to be paying that Cardi B girl like $20,000 a month, and you still playing with that girl. And then when you gonna go and do the thing about the Super Bowl thing, baby, that wasn't cool. You figured that since you couldn't speak directly on the Cardi B girl, that you could go and speak on her baby daddy, the Stephon Diggs dude, right? Well, if you ain't the lowest of the low, the bottom of the barrel, gutter trash, I ain't never seen one. That's gutter. And you thought she was playing so, and I'm so sure somewhere in that agreement, you cannot speak. I don't know, y'all. I'm not no attorney now. You know what I'm saying? But Tasha K. You kept picking at that girl. She probably wasn't tripping too much into now that Tasha K just don't give a damn, y'all. But she's crazy. And so she's like, okay, I ain't saying nothing about the Cardi B girl, but I'm gonna say something about her baby daddy. Girl, that's gonna dig you. That's gonna dig even worse. You know what I'm saying? She's like, okay, that did it. You know what I'm saying? She's like, he want to keep playing with me. So that's what made Cardi call her team in like, we gonna get this batch. They said, we're gonna get this batch. And that's why they're going full force with you now. And so, check it out. That's good. Hold on, baby. Look at me, baby. I'm in some Funyuns, y'all. Tasha K. Baby. At some point, you have to grow up, baby. Now, see, I mean some Funyuns, and I'm gonna mix these Ruffles in there, the cheese and sour cream, sour cream cheddar. But you know what, Tasha K, baby, with all due respect, because I respect you, but baby, come on, baby, you got too much to lose now. And oh Lord, and then okay, going back to that one girl. Oh, this is what I want to say too. Going back to that one girl, what's her name? That Jaguar girl. They think they just come on these YouTube streets, just go free willy with it. You know what I'm saying? They think they come on here just defame folk character. I'm gonna tell y'all something. I ain't gonna do it on this one, but it's gonna be like I had my character defamed. Folks said I had all type of Virginias and everything else. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna come to that. You know what I'm saying? And just had a whole panel going in on me, baby. I was like, oh. I said, is there any truth to that? Y'all waking some stuff up in my head. When I first came on these streets, I was defamed. I mean, the whole panel was going, something I never said. And they just ran with it, right? I think I have that video too. But I'm trying to be good. But don't just lie on me because you feel that you have a big platform and that I'm a small YouTuber that, you know, that I'm just going to let that slide. You know, I still have the evidence, you guys. But it's not about me right now. When I show y'all and pull this receipt I got, baby, y'all like, really, Michael? Yeah, I was lied on. It's not a good feeling, especially from some grown adults that you thought that you would have thought that had some type of morals or decency. They were doing it for clicks and views. So if I were to sue you, and you would have to provide receipts that I really have that, and which you would screw yourself anyway, because whatever you like the Cardi B girl, she could have never got no receipts because it's private, it's doctor whoever privilege, right? So you just lost some free money. Even if she did whatever you said she had or whatever she said, you know, you would still be because that's like HIPAA or something like that. Girl, you would still have lost. Probably would have. Girl, when you do stuff like that, you have to be a thinker. You have to sit back, analyze, and just think. I mean, it's common sense. I mean, it's common sense to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm real smart. I just look like this, okay? You can't do that. You can't come on to where it's all around the world. You saying people got something that they don't have. That's why they got you. And you lucky she tried to give you some grace with that 1.2 mil. You know what I'm saying? So when y'all come on here doing all that cute slick stuff, even if the person did have it, it couldn't be disclosed in court because it's HIPAA. It's doctor patient privilege. You could never know whether she did or she didn't. So y'all keep coming on her making up these false allegations. They're gonna win every time. Go do some research on it. Can't do that. Can't do it, baby. And I ain't gonna be giving out all these pointers either. But any intelligent person would know that, right? Yeah, I'm not gonna be on her long. I'm not gonna do TS and Storm right now. But I have to go. Storm, wait a minute. I have to. Y'all, these two here, they are hilarious. I like both of them. I mean, you know, when you have some, you know, I'm not a hater. When you have individuals that are straight bulls, they gonna keep, you know, they gonna keep going. You know, Storm Storm Monroe. Y'all check him out. He's hilarious. I like him. Every now I can catch him on. Yeah, but baby, he's funny. T.S. Madison is just drop hands down hilarious. I mean, T.S. Madison is mother remind me so much of the people back when I was growing up with back in the day. Hilarious. It was this one name. Mona. It was one named Big Mona in the penitentiary. Hands this big, knocking them out in the jail. And, you know, them little young thugs want to come in there thinking they thugs. You ain't got that thumper in there, you know. And that when I tell y'all, Miss Mona would knock these young dudes out, and you know what I'm saying. And it's known as a legend in Missouri Department of Correction. I wonder if Miss Mona's still living. because I know she got out a while. But Miss Mona, when I tell y'all, had hands like this, was knocking them out, baby. And you know the old trick when you put some honey buns on their bunk, because they at the top bunk. You know, no, ain't no legend get it. Baby, Miss Mona, I don't know if y'all, I'm gonna have to research Miss Mona. Cause Mona got to be every bit in her late, well, Miss Mona probably like in her mid 60s. Yeah, about mid 60s. Yeah, I say about 60, about 60, mid 60s. Cause this was back in the late 80s, early 90s. But Miss Mona was knocking them out. And in prison. And the guards already knew them little rowdy ones that they, you know. If y'all young boys, y'all better be real careful, cause you got them drag queens in there paying with them drag queens in there, boy. Hey, just dudes, straight dudes, just like, you know, boys. Okay, we're gonna do this one right quick, y'all. I'm gonna go back on the avatar. And I'm gonna fix me something to eat too. I might go get me something to eat. I don't feel like cooking today. Okay, so here's Tasha K's plea for let's go with Tasha K, baby.
The black community. I said, are you kidding? For to beg for nothing. But because motherfuckers want to play with me and play God, watch me use God to clear this up. And then when I do, guess what? My freedom of speech is restored. No NDA, no nothing. Then what's up? What's up? What's up?
But Tasha K, okay, baby, hold on. Look at me, baby. Hold on a minute. Okay. Baby, in the event that you do pay out this however much amount of money that you owe Cardi B, right? Baby, you got to use common sense. No one is taking away your freedom of speech, sweetie. You just can't defame folk character while using your right of freedom of speech, okay? So there's a difference. There's a difference in defaming a person's character, which is a difference in a freedom of speech. You get freedom of speech all day long. But when you're attacking someone's character and you know it's a blatant lie, that's a whole different ball game, baby. You can't do that. You just can't. Freedom of speech is one definition. Defamation of character is a whole total different definition, baby. So you can't mix the two. Because if you're defaming somebody, that ain't got nothing to do with your freedom of speech. Well, yeah, you can say whatever you want, but when you're coming down to defaming someone's character, baby, that's against the law, the constitutional law. Can't do it, baby. Just can't. So with that being said, let's finish this out, and then y'all, I'm gonna get up off of here. Come on, Tasha, girl. Finish your rant, girl.
Ain't no change. Ain't no change. I asked God this weekend, break the chain. It's been 9 years. Break the chain.
Oh, wait, Tasha. So when did God start listening to curse words? Girl, didn't you just hear what I just said? I just did that Bible service yesterday. Where's my Bible at? Remember, you ain't supposed to talk to God in curse words, girl. Yeah, I gotta get some glasses. But what, girl? You said you just talked to who? Who that was? Because I don't think he wants to hear no blasphemy coming out of your mouth, girl. Hold on, baby. Hold on, baby. I think it might have been in Ephesians. I'm not for sure, baby. Don't quote me on that, baby. Hold on. Oh, it was, Tasha, girl. It was in Ephesians. Well, I told you, y'all, I'm learning, baby. Dang. Shut up. No, but Tasha, since we're going to refer to God let's go to Ephesians chapter 5, verse 4. Okay, take a listen, Tasha K. I gotta be a little bitty, but I need to get a big one because y'all I can't see. So, and it's hurting my ass looking at this, but I'm gonna give y'all a good, you know what I'm saying? Okay, obscene language, Tasha K. Silly talk or vulgar jokes aren't acceptable for believers. Instead, there should be thanksgiving. There you have it in nutshell. Ephesians chapter 5, verse 4. Oh, yeah, I remember that. Let me make sure I told y'all right now. Oh, I said it right. So I'm at see y'all. Oh, see y'all, Ephesians. I know y'all can't see it. Ephesians. Hold on. Ephesians chapter. Y'all, I told y'all. Just go look it up. All right, y'all. I'm going to get out of here. Thank y'all for joining me. Make sure y'all support the channel. If you like it, don't like it, thumbs it down, whatever, however you choose to support. All donations are welcome. Run them donations, baby. Run them donations, baby. All right, y'all. I'm going to get out of here. I will see y'all on the. I might walk up the street to get me something to eat. I am starving, baby. I'm starving like mom. I got this stuff in there. Y'all, they didn't have no bread when I went to the store this morning. I'm really mad about that because I wanted some bread. Because I got some cold cuts in there. Man, they didn't have no bread up at the store this morning, y'all. It sucks to be me right now. I don't really want to go back out nowhere. So I guess I'll just have to make some small little, some what you call them, some little pimp meals, you know what I'm saying? I had noodles last night, and I chopped up a boiled sausage, and yeah, I don't want to keep eating too many soups because that's too much sodium, all that salt in them packets and stuff. Oh well, I'll figure something out, y'all. But in the meantime, in between time, baby, y'all go back and review. Some of y'all just now coming up into the channel. I told y'all I would be live at 12 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time. Y'all just now throwing up in here. And y'all done missed out on a good one. Well, make sure y'all thumbs up the video. Like. If you don't like it, just thumbs it down, baby. You know what I'm saying? Let me know what I need to do better. You know what I'm saying? Be like, I see my dude, you need to do this a little bit better. I'm doing my best, baby. You gotta give me. I gotta crawl before I walk, baby. Dang. Y'all hold me to a whole different standard from these other big YouTubers and stuff. Dang, come on, give me a break, y'all. Dang. So, all right. All right, y'all. Love y'all. Thank y'all for joining me this afternoon and stuff. I have to find me something to eat, baby. And I ain't going to bat nothing either. All right, y'all. See y'all in the next one. Who loves you, baby? God loves you. I love you. Ain't got to go home, baby. Guess what? You got to get the hell up out of here. I'll see you on the next one. Peace, love, and happiness. Keep on shining. Keep on smiling, baby. Knowing that I always love you.